Ekenweofia, also known as Kenkewa, was the executioner of Capilona Marine Patrol, also known as Enugu State University, between 2000 and 2001. He was a very rugged executioner and one of the most rugged executioner that sailed in east of the Niger. He was made executioner by Wodolido, former dual executioner Capilona and Catalina Marine Patrol. Wodolido was one of the most rugged executioner on record east of the Niger. This was because Wodolido became an executioner as a 3-week-old Hoja and overboard 40 rivals known as bastards during his sailing days according to Supreme Vikings confraternity history. Ekenweofia was killed by Black Axe members on 8 August 2001 and Wodolido, who was already an XY, came to anchor the rough sea, throwing 2 Black Axe members overboard in 30 minutes also according to SVC. The death of Ekenweofia was a big tragedy to Supreme Vikings confraternity, and it was reported he was close friends to Black Axe members whose names were Iga and Ekpiba. These 2 Black Axe friends of Ekenweofia played a key role in his death, as it was alleged that Ekenweofia had a charm that made bullets unable to penetrate him, and the only bullet that could penetrate him was the one from his own gun. While Ekenweofia, Iga and Ekpiba became closer, little did he know that Iga and Ekpiba were lobbying to become the major excos of Black Axe confraternity with a promise to kill Ekenweofia if given the positions of Kpoi and Chief Butcher respectively. Iga and Ekpiba then came up with a plan and approached Ekenweofia that they had a job to pull and asked him to lend them his gun and they will return it with the sum of 200,000 naira if the operation they intend to go is successful. Ekenweofia lended the gun to them without hesitation. Before I continue, let me introduce Boxy aka Sharp Sharp. Boxy aka Sharp Sharp was the axeman of Wodolido and a very rugged German. Personally, Boxy had overboard rivals including former leaders of Black Axe, Tutu Apache and Buccaneers according to SVC, and was a hitman in the mutiny that emerged Wodolido as a Hoja executioner. Though a trusted ally of Wodolido, he was viewed as too rugged and not too loyal, and during the days of Wodolido as executioner Capilona and Catalina, he was afraid Boxy aka Sharp Sharp would mutiny him. So when Wodolido wanted to hand over, instead of handing over to Boxy aka Sharp Sharp, he handed over to Ekenweofia. Now Boxy Sharp Sharp, being a traditional German, continued to sail traditionally with Ekenweofia, and on that fateful day on 8 August 2001, Boxy was the first to notice external Black Axe members' movements in Enugu State University of Technology, especially around the Faculty of Law where Ekenweofia was sighted. He drove to Ekenweofia to tell the executioner to leave with him, that the coast was not clear, but Kenkewa was afraid of being mutinied by Boxy, so he told Boxy not to worry. Back to Ekenweofia in Law Faculty. Iga and Ekpiba, who were now Black Axe number 1 man and Chief Butcher respectively, but unknown to Kenkewa, had told Ekenweofia to wait for them at the Faculty of Law, as they were coming with the 200,000 naira they promised to give to him after a successful operation. So when Ekpiba and Iga approached Ekenweofia, he didn't suspect anything but was waiting for his money. Ekenweofia was shot with his own gun but tried to escape, but was pursued by several Black Axe members and brought down outside the fence of Law Faculty in Capilona Marine Patrol. His death triggered an instant war between Black Axe and Supreme Viking confraternity. Wodolido, who was already an XY, came back to Capilona to fight the war, but Wodolido was only able to kill 4 Black Axe members and was also brought down by Black Axe, its squad. According to SVC, Wodolido and Ekenweofia, though rugged Germans, were thrown overboard because of overconfidence and Johnson respectively. The hit was later carried on by Boxy. His squad launched an attack in a popular hotel in New Havens, Enugu, and allegedly killed and decapitated several Black Axe members in a popular hotel. This hit was reported by CNN back then, and it lasted for 8 months. Both sides lost countless members in the process and conceded several casualties. So many people that died in the hit were not documented. Please note that this review does not in any way give victory to any party.